What is going on, guys? KDR141 here, and we are back with some more Sherlock Holmes Chapter 1. I am super excited to get into this. The first episode was really nice. I really like how they did the mystery. If you're into sci-fi books, check out my book, The Eternal Battles Above and Below. Links are on pretty much all of my social media, so you can find it there. Let's get into this. So when we left off, we were in this area right outside of the hotel we were at in the first episode. And now we have this huge open world to explore. So let's get to it.
Come on, Sherry. Why walk when we can ride?
Oh, we can take a ride. Okay. Let's talk to this guy.
A free ride for every hotel visitor. Just tell me where to go.
Also, Black Myth Wukong comes out on Monday.
Is everything all right?
So next week, we'll be able to start that.
I won't tell anyone.
It's just a goodbye, John. It won't be difficult. I've already come to terms with my mother's passing.
So you really don't remember?
To what do you refer?
The funeral. Sherlock, you were distraught. At first, I thought this visit would dredge up those feelings, but you've been remarkably level.
John, I think I was too young to understand. I couldn't fathom why she would leave me.
Perhaps that pain is best left forgotten.
On the contrary, it's why I'm visiting her grave. To remember her.
Oh, so he
Thought
lost
you
his
wanted to
mom.
remember, Sherry. Concentrate, and I'm sure it will come back to you.
Alright, so we got some evidence. A bunch of asters. Mother's favorite flowers. Who is this guy?
Is this familiar to you?
A man like you should not speak to a man like me.
I thought you wanted to remember, Sherry. Concentrate, and I'm sure it will come back to you.
Let's see, we can't go this way. This graveyard is huge. Let's try to talk to somebody else.
Can I ask you a question?
Doesn't remind me of anything. Someone else can help better, sir.
Oh, you know what? I have this. Okay. I gotta find somebody that's into flowers, I think. Somebody up here's gotta be in the flowers. Maybe her. Is that a guy? Okay, yeah, that's a guy. I thought it was hair, but that was a rag on his head. Let's see. Unfriendly. You can't jump over the walls. Let's ask him.
Excuse me, just one question.
Don't be angry with me, sir, but I don't know.
Alright, maybe we got the wrong evidence.
Excuse me, just one question.
Doesn't remind me of anything. Someone else can help better, sir.
Alright. Let's try to ask him about this.
Can I ask you a question?
His Majesty came out of his palace. I know nothing.
This isn't working. You might need a different tack. I thought you wanted to remember, Sherry. Concentrate, and I'm sure it will come back to you.
Oh, here it is.
Mycroft was adamant that we leave for London immediately after the funeral. He never told me why, but I saw how unsettled he was by the long requiem.
Alright, so this is the funeral.
The service was sparsely attended. Though my parents were buried separately, the pastor said they're united in heaven. I didn't believe him even then.
Alright, keep pushing up. It went this way.
I wanted to see her one last time before the coffin was interred and say how I loved her. The chance never came. I feel rather faint.
You're fine, you're fine. It's over now. You remembered everything. It will get easier soon. I thought you wanted to remember, Sherry. Concentrate, and I'm sure it will come back to you.
Alright, what next? Can we get through this gate? We can. Okay. Pocket watch.
It seems familiar, John. Why is it here?
Alright, let's check out the evidence.
Rest in peace, Violet.
Violet Holmes.
Goodbye, Mother.
1829 to 1869. 1 second, guys. Sorry about that. I'm back. Let's see here. Is it the same evidence or do we need something else? Got the pocket watch right here.
This watch was a gift. My mother's initials are engraved on it. The piece is in good condition. It must have been placed here only recently.
Alright, let's see. Is there anything else? I saw something light up yellow. The candles.
A candle in a small puddle of wax. It cannot have been lit for more than half an hour.
Is this really how you want to spend this time?
This is my mother's pocket watch, John. Who put it here and why? Are you not in the slightest bit interested?
Alright, so somebody had the mother's pocket watch.
This is excessive, Sherlock. Can you not let the mystery be?
Let's see. Is it this guy?
Do you know anything about this?
I can't help you with that, sir.
Alright, let's ask everybody.
Can I ask you a question?
Don't be angry with me, sir, but I don't know.
Help me, please.
His Majesty came out of his palace. I know nothing.
You obviously haven't thought this all through. Or are you just annoying these people on purpose?
Alright, let's go back to our case book.
This is excessive, Sherlock. Can you not let the mystery be?
Alright, we got a new piece of evidence. Let's try this one.
Could you help me?
Excuse me? What? I'm not sure I know.
Don't mind me, sir. I'm just a loyal servant of my craft.
Alright, nobody seems to want to talk.
Could you help me?
Mr. Fancy Clothes won't find any answers here.
Alright, yeah, they don't like that I'm high class. Let's see. Maybe I could change the wardrobe. I don't think I can right now. I know disguises are a thing in this game, or so I heard. Let's ask these two.
Is this familiar to you?
I rather bite a snake than talk to you.
May I ask you something?
I rather bite a snake than talk to you.
Oh, I am bored. Call me when you find the answer.
A man in fashionable shoes stood near the tomb. The size of the prints suggest he is approximately 5.5 feet tall.
This is excessive, Sherlock. Can you not let the mystery be? You were about to tell me the make and model of tyre, but let me assure you, I do not care.
Ah, well, it was going to be very impressive. Come on then, the trail continues ahead.
Alright, so he was on a bike. And this is really cool. So this is the bike.
He mustn't be far away to leave it unattended.
It's stained with oil paint.
Some kind of photo of those back walls. Okay.
The Hospitaller Crypts.
Hospitaller
If memory
crypts.
serves,
Okay.
they're located at the far end of the cemetery around an old tree. A portable easel was kept there.
What is this? A note? I hope that inspiration strikes upon visiting these beautiful vaults. At the very least, you'll enjoy the view. Yours, Massario.
I hope that inspiration strikes upon visiting these beautiful vaults. At the very least, you'll enjoy the view. Yours, Mercurio.
An artist working in a cemetery? Do you think he'd paint my portrait?
Oh, it's that ridiculous artist from the hotel.
Be nice, Sherry. Make friends.
Alright, we found him. That was
Mr.
quick.
Holmes, did you come for another portrait? No, I jest. You gave quite the performance last night. The hotel was abuzz with your name. I must say I was rather absorbed in it all. The fallibility of men. Such scandal.
It was a welcome distraction.
Oh, my manners. I am Werner Vogel, art enthusiast and gallery proprietor.
Mr. Vogel, I was perhaps too curt when last we spoke.
Speak no more of it. Travel takes it out of any man, never mind when this is your destination. Once I learned who you were, the pieces fell into place. Your mother was well liked on Codona in her time here. I was sorry to hear of her passing.
Did you visit his mother's tomb? Okay, yeah.
How did you come to possess my mother's pocket watch?
Oh my! It is quite something to witness those powers of deduction firsthand. Yes, I left you her timepiece. After her death, there was an estate sale. All of Cordona's elite picking of her remains. I couldn't let such a lovely thing go to those vultures. When I learned your name, I could no longer keep the watch in good conscience. It is yours by right, and I knew you'd find it here.
Thank you. I'd forgotten all about it, but the moment I saw it, I knew it was hers. Amazing what the young mind forgets and the older can recall. Rather odd, loitering in a cemetery.
I suspect you'll win, but I'm here for my
There's
art.
something off about this guy.
There's beauty
He's just
everywhere
sitting
if you
painting
look
in a
even
cemetery.
A little darkness brings out the light. Now, a diligent observer might note that you too are loitering in a cemetery. What brings you here? Closure answers penance?
Closure, I suppose.
And what is closure? Mere proximity?
Understanding. Acceptance.
You didn't understand from afar. You had to come here to accept the truth of her death?
Of course I understand. She died of consumption, drowning in her own blood.
Your mother?
Yes, my mother.
I must have been misinformed. I'd heard otherwise.
Otherwise than consumption?
No, you'd know better than I. I'd heard talk of a police investigation, but Cordona is a notorious gossip. And what does it matter? She's passed on either way.
She has.
Well, I shall intrude no longer. I'll leave you to your closure. Do stop by the gallery if your travels permit. Farewell.
Alright, the gallery.
Are you
I
alright,
do not
Sherry?
trust that guy at all.
Take as long as you need.
Whatever I need.
The
What does it
archives
here?
at the City Hall
We
Police
should
Station
explore
in Cordona
Cordona.
Chronicle
Perhaps
may
there are
hold the key.
archives that may shed further light.
May hold key information for your case. When investigating a piece of evidence, think about which location is the most appropriate to visit.
He's odd, Sherry. Even odder than I.
Yeah, that's what I said. He lagged right there.
Help me, please.
A man like you should not speak to a man like me.
Okay, so we gotta go to the police station. Let's try to find it. Caesar's Bridge. There's City Hall. Cordona Chronicle. Okay, so can we fast travel? It doesn't look like we can. They gave me 3 locations. Alright, we can go this way and then go down Harbor Avenue. Let's keep going. Alright, so when you travel, you get the fast travel points. Makes sense. So these are the fast travel points. Alright. Newsboy. Let's see.
Extra! Extra! Look at what you've done! Criminal Luca Gallicci posing as a medium. The cheapest news on the island.
The city can sleep soundly.
Thank you.
Alright, so the paper only costs 1 of the currency in this game. Before we go into the main city, let's just loop around here. Let's see if there's anything. I don't think there is, but you never know. There's definitely a lot to explore. This is gonna take me, yeah, okay, we made it here. We just took another bridge. All right. Church of Saint Denis. Let's get to that other bridge so we can get that fast travel point. We are here for your sake, huh?
Is this familiar to you?
I cannot help, but I can sell your fancy suit.
Fresh air, finally.
All right, here's the other bridge. Okay, so we have the Chronicle, we have the police station, and City Hall. We can go to the Chronicle first. Let's move that. This guy maybe has an interesting story.
May I ask you something?
That's not something I know, sir. Someone else might know more.
Alright. This is an interesting town. It's very lively. The character can run pretty fast. Let's see. We're almost there. It's gonna be this building right here. You know what? Instead of going straight in there, we need to get the police station and the city capital as well. So let's get this one. We can just go straight down. Therefore, if we need to jump from area to area, we can just fast travel. That'll be easy. Somebody spilled apples and a watermelon.
What's up?
Alright, here we are. Alright, that's the police station. Now let's put a marker at City Hall. Can't miss City Hall. It's the biggest building here, right? Another news kiosk. St. Chemist Cathedral. Okay, so this is a cathedral. That's not the City Hall. Okay, City Hall is a bit further. So just keep going down Professor's Road, turn to Pilgrim Road, and go straight down Pilgrim Road. I'm right there. Okay. I like how the roads have names. Makes it a bit more real. Wait, I went too far. Went too far. Cordana fried chicken. This is it. I don't got a fast travel point yet. I guess I gotta go around. Alright. Let's start here. Let's see where our information is.
Stop the presses. Who is Cordona's handsome stranger? Or nosebagger spurns local life? Wait, no. Foppish foreigner hides dark past. Oh, you've made quite the impression already, Mr. Holmes. You care to tell your side of the story?
I'm quite certain I have no idea as to what you refer, and I am further certain I have no interest in indulging your gossip.
Gossip? The truth will come out, but will only be heard if told well. Scandal, daring-do, romance. These are the tools of every good journalist. Nothing travels faster or lasts longer than a great story. Young man, your tale will be told with or without you. My readers demand it.
You already knew my name and seem aware of my doings here in Cordona. I presume this newspaper is your little endeavor?
Yasmin Sertel, editor-in-chief of the Cordona Chronicle. Advocate of the free press, voice of the people, scourge of the silk stocking.
Charmed, I'm sure. As an advocate of the free press, I trust you'll permit me to consult your archives? There are gaps in my knowledge of Cordona.
Oh, so my work does have merit. Well, I think we can strike a bargain. I shall provide you access, and you let me keep writing about your exploits.
So be it.
Brooding bachelor builds bridges. Now that's character development.
I guess I owe you my gratitude.
What can I say?
The dialogue in this game is really good.
I've enjoyed working with the Holmes. They whispered
Really keeps you
such
engaged.
interesting things.
Alright, so now we have a relationship with the people who write the news.
I'll be right here.
This dude is everywhere. Just chilling.
I'm watching you closely, Mr. Holmes.
So every time we solve a case, she's gonna be writing about it. And whatever we do, she's gonna be writing about it.
May I ask for your assistance?
I can't help you, friend.
I'm watching you closely, Mr. Holmes.
Let's ask her. Scottish secretary, affable, play string instruments. Okay. Turkish editor-in-chief, affable, shorthand specialist. Kurd engineer, friendly, has a pug. French clerk, affable, gathered flowers recently. I wonder, can you scan him? You can't. Alright. Looks like there's nothing really here. We're gonna go to the police station next. So I got the fast travel points. Just in case.
Help me, please.
Nothing I can tell you, sir, but others might know more.
Stark do this, Stark do that. I'm not a clerk, damn it. How am I supposed to get those records now? Yes? What is it? Would you like to report a crime?
No, I wouldn't. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I want to use the police archives.
Wouldn't we all?
I'm serious.
So am I. Officer Logan locked himself inside and he's not letting anyone in.
What happened exactly?
A tailoress from Scaladio's been robbed. Logan spent 2 whole days at the shop sketching the thief, and she still insists that it's all wrong. That shrew drove him up the wall, she did.
Would you mind if I talk to this tailoress? I could get you the sketch in no time.
Get off your high horse, mister. You think you're better than our sketch artist?
Yeah.
Actually, I'm quite certain I am. Let me prove it.
Well, I see no harm in it, as long as it gets Logan out of there. In fact, I need to look up some records too. Here's the address. Good luck.
Alright. We got a new case. Let's see. Master of Disguise. Sketching a thief.
Is this familiar to you?
My family is starving because of people like you. Go away.
Are you able to help me?
Nothing I can tell you, sir, but others might know more.
You obviously haven't thought this all through. Or are you just annoying these people on purpose?
Alright, let's look again. The police need to a sketch of the thief who robbed Mrs. Nini's a tailor. Alright, yeah, they wrote some stuff weird here. The police need to get a sketch of the thief who robbed Miss Nini's a tailor. The sketch artist was unable to capture the likeness of the culprit, but my disguise skills may prove more effective. The tailor is located at the intersection of Knights Road and Trinity Way in Scaladio. Okay. So that's where we need to go. Knights Road. Let's try to find that. Knights Road. And let's see, we got the Knights Road right here. It goes all the way from here up through here. Let's look at it one more time. Trinity Way. Okay. That's the other one. Okay, Knights Road and Trinity Way. Okay. So right here. Knights Road and Trinity Way. Let's get to it. Alright, we're running down Trinity Way right now. Okay. Miss Nini's a tailor. Okay. Right here. Alright, so we gotta talk to somebody and get a sketch. Are we talking to Miss Nini or somebody else? Alright, we're talking to Miss Nini.
I'm pleased to meet you, Ma'am. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I'm here to sketch the thief for the police investigation.
Oh, another one. I hope you'll be more patient than the previous sketches, signore.
Let's do it differently.
I suggest we do it differently.
That's the best way.
You have a great many clothes here, haven't you?
Why, of course, but they're not for sale. I only do tailoring and mending.
No matter. I'll attempt to disguise myself as the thief, and you'll tell me if I get it right.
As you wish, Senor Holmes.
Can you describe the thief for me?
He was all ugly and beat-up looking. An utter rascal if ever I'd seen one. He gave me a nasty look from behind his glasses and then made himself scarce.
And That's it? Could you be more specific?
He was a total villain, I told you. How much more specific do you want me to be?
All right, never mind. Where can I find the clothes?
They're in my workshop at the back. Be careful, won't you?
He's already back here?
What can I do for you, Sherlock?
Alright. You'll hit dead ends with your investigations if you don't dress appropriately. Luckily, Sherlock has a penchant for disguise. So visit the wardrobe menu to change his outfit. Okay? Alright, let's get all the wardrobe items that we can. Copper topper. Windsor glasses. Square glasses. I got a pencil mustache. Long sideburns. Shenandoah beard. We got fake bruises, makeup, old man makeup.
Oh, no. He's all wrong. You look nothing like him.
What is wrong, exactly?
Why, everything. He had glasses and bruises and... Were you listening to me at all?
Okay. So we gotta dress like him. Okay. There we go. He had glasses. Windsor glasses. Square glass. Probably Windsor glasses. He had bruises. A real villain. Probably look like this. He probably was wearing a hat like that.
He did wear glasses, but not like those. His were angular and evil-looking.
All right, I'll try another pair.
Alright. This is crazy. So we're using our disguise to try to get the victim to remember what the assailant looked like. Okay, so let's change the glasses.
Your face is too innocent now.
What do you mean, too innocent?
There was something evil about his face. Like a moustache. Yes, the kind that all villains twirl as they plot their evil plans.
I'd say that not all villains wear moustaches, but I get your point, Mom.
Alright, so he had a mustache now. This is funny. Okay. He had a mustache. Kinda evil villains 12. Just a pencil mustache. Okay.
No, those clothes are wrong. He was dressed in a very fancy beige suit. Must have stolen it from someone. No doubt about it.
All right, I've got it.
Alright, he had a fancy beige suit. Okay. Oh man. I did not expect this. This is fun. Actually. A fancy beige suit. Alright. Sherlock must sometimes wear a disguise to proceed with an investigation. When evidence in the casebook is marked with this icon, okay, the detective icon. When access is blocked by someone who doesn't like your look. Oh, okay. So that's what I was thinking back when we were in the gravesite. I was thinking if we had a disguise, they might want to talk to us if we didn't look, so high class. Okay, so that's what this is. When making inquiries, but bystanders aren't willing to talk. Yeah. Visit a clothing trader to get the outfit you need. Icon, the clothes icon. Okay. Alright, so she said he had a beige suit. Fancy beige suits. Ugly beige suit. Yep. And maybe he had a top hat.
No, signore. That hat is wrong. I told you it was a regular bowler.
You didn't tell me it was a bowler.
But I did. You ought to pay more attention, signore.
Alright, so now the hat's not right. We got the glasses, we got the mustache, we got the suit. Now we gotta change the hat. Okay. I gotta get the disguise right. So he wore just a regular brawler hat.
Ah, it's you. I mean, it's him. It's him.
Excellent. Now I can make a sketch and take it to the police.
Yes, please do. That rascal is still on the loose. I hope they are better at
Alright, we
catching
got
than
it.
sketching.
That's
Before I go,
cool.
Mum, quite certain that you don't have any clothes to sell?
Well, I suppose you can take the police uniform. An officer forgot it here years ago, and I don't have any use for it. If you want to buy clothes, visit the outfitters. You can find them all over Codorna. I hear they even do free rentals now. Let me show you where the nearest one is.
Thank you very much.
Alright. So we got more clothes for disguises. We got our sidekick standing ominously like always. Okay. What next? That's our sketch. Alright, let's go back to the police station.
Who's here?
Hello again, officer. I've spoken to the tailoress and made a sketch of the thief. It was child's play.
No, really? And she didn't give you any trouble?
No trouble at all. She was quite tolerable.
Huh. Who would have thought? Hey, Logan, we've got the sketch. Come on out.
Can I use the archives now?
Well, they're generally not accessible to the public, but you really helped us out, so I'll just turn a blind eye.
I appreciate it, officer.
What did you say your name was? Holmes? Come and see me after you're done. I may have a proposition for you, Mr. Holmes.
Alright. We got 20 currency for that. Let's look at our casebook. guess we can start in here. What is this guy talking about?
Do you know anything about this?
Mr. Moneybags, can I give you a piece of advice? You don't want to bother me.
Alright, that's right. You can't talk to certain NPCs if you're not in their class. That's a really nice feature. You got something right here, but alright, let's check it out. Irish diplomat, single parent, sympathetic. Alright, we got the police archive. Here it is. Crimes, subjects, evidence, districts. We got locations. We got everything, guys. Okay. The police archives. Alright. Let's look at crimes, violent crimes. Suspects. Documentations. Districts. Grandson. All I found in the archive was an empty folder labeled Thusley, case of Violet Holmes, April 9th, 1869, Stonewood Manor, Grand Surrey. There are no documents inside at all. It seems that there really was a police investigation, yet all the case files are missing. Okay, so it was a case. We got a cutscene again. Flashback.
John, I just recalled that we were living here on Cordona in a manor. And there was a policeman.
Really? What else do you remember? What happened to our mother?
The memory was vague.
Oh, that's his brother.
A mere flash. I have to find our house.
Absolutely. Let's do it.
Alright, let's see if we can find anything else. Let's unpin our evidence and see. Alright, yeah, we can't do that. Okay, so he has a journal. I think I now understand how Sherry's mind works. I bet I could pick the right passerby to question, but they probably ignore me. One question, one answer. Bravo, Sherry. So this is our sidekick. He's taking notes on us. He did it. I should have bet on something more difficult, like finding the man with his eyes closed. Okay, we got journal entry 2. Given his inane inquiries, Sherlock must be conducting an experiment on the effect of non-sequiturs. Bananas are actually a herb. What? If Sherlock keeps asking the same thing to every person we'll meet, I'll go mad. Doesn't he realize something is not working? Sometimes I truly believe Sherry can never be mistaken. I'm so proud to be by his side. Okay, so that's interesting. So while we're doing stuff, if we do it wrong, he's actually taking notes. What a marvelous occasion, witnessing thief by a ghost. Who would have anticipated such a thrilling evening? Sherry and I make a good sleuthing team. He eavesdrops. I sit around and wait for him to finish. Never fails. So Luca killed the lady. And I'm not entirely sure I blame him. It's up to the police now. But to me, Craven seems more despicable. Alright, so that's what he thought about our first case. If Sherlock keeps asking the same thing to every person we'll meet, I'll go mad. Doesn't he realize something is not working? Okay, so that's what he asks if we continue to keep asking a bunch of people. He always writes that. Unless Sherlock changes tactics, we'll spend the next week seeking answers. There must be a better way to approach this. Given his inane inquiries, Sherlock must be conducting an experiment on the effect of non-sequiturs. Bananas are actually a herb. I don't know why he keeps saying bananas are actually a herb. Given his inane inquiries, Sherlock must be conducting an experiment on the effect of non-sequiturs. Bananas are actually I don't know why this guy keeps saying bananas are a herb. Sherry and I just visited the archive, found the paper, and left. Now we have plenty of spare time. Perhaps we can visit the pub. This guy is something else. Is he in here? He's not. Alright, let's get out of here. So that's a little view into the mind of our sidekick. I like those features, the news lady, she's watching us, she's gonna write articles.
I'm done with the archives for now. Can I help you with anything else?
As a matter of fact, you can. The thing is, our chief inspector has vanished, as if we weren't undermanned enough as it is.
Wait, what do you mean, vanished?
Gone missing on a case. Shady business, but that's besides the point. See that board? Pending cases are posted there for any available officers to investigate. I would take them myself, except that I've been told to work the reception desk, like some clerk. Yes, we're that short-handed.
I understand your predicament, but what does any of it have to do with me? I may be available, but I'm certainly not an officer.
Oh, don't worry about it. Consider yourself a temporary one-man independent police force. That's a bit of a mouthful. There's just one small, minor, basic formality. You'll need to complete our physical training course. Easy.
Well, I'm not one to balk at a spot of exercise. What must I do?
That's the spirit. Sergeant Ermy will show you the ropes. Follow me.
Alright, yeah, but anyways, as I was saying, it's really nice, the news, they're gonna basically talk about whatever we do, good or bad. And also we have our psychic, and he's actually taking notes based on what he thinks about how we feel. I think that's a good mechanic in the game. That's why it's always good to, play new games. You get to experience new things.
You're a newcomer. We must be desperate to ask untrained civilians for help.
You're lucky to have a well-trained civilian with a brand new auto pistol in his arsenal.
An automatic? A bit of a
I would say this is my first detective game.
Are you trying to test me already?
That is why you're here, boy. I need to verify your skills before I can allow you to catch criminals. The first targets are in the next room. You know what to do with them. I'll join you in a while to see the results.
Concentrate, Sherry. You need to hit every target to show the sergeant how we do it.
Alright. Oh. Okay, so you can... Oh, there's guns in this game? Okay. You guys know I'm good with these. Let's reload.
Hooray!
So,
Proceed to the next room.
wow, so this is
Meanwhile,
a
I'll fill out the
shooter.
paperwork.
I had no idea.
Move on to the next room, new boy.
Okay.
That's
Come on,
an
Sherry.
order.
It's just like in childhood. Steady, Sherry. Steady. And go. My favourite mannequins for attack. Let's strike them ninja style. Aim for where you might take advantage.
I could do this
Don't
all day.
forget the Please don't, Sherry. We don't have that much time. Let's move
Okay,
on.
you gotta keep moving.
Our
Gotta keep
enemies might
moving.
be stronger than us, but we rely on our wits.
Oh, he has
Shoot
armor.
off their armor.
We know all about armor. We're just playing home front. What else? Oh, he has head armor. So these are the juggernauts.
Hooray!
And he had a
Alright,
grenade on
if
his
you
chest.
stand here and use your snuff box on them, you can definitely overcome them, Sherry. It's all calculated. Uh-oh, Sherry. Not a nice shot. You could have killed the fella if he was alive.
Oh, okay. You don't want to shoot him.
Uh-oh, Sherry. Not a nice shot. You could have killed the fella if he was alive. Ah, Sherry, you've guessed that you can't use the powder when he has a helmet. I've been sending you brain signals.
Alright.
Helpful advice, John. I would never have guessed.
Good job, new boy. Well, I'm almost finished with the paperwork. Let's talk about your results. Well, I must say your results aren't as bad as I feared. Perhaps you're not completely hopeless, but true combat is quite different from shooting stationary targets.
I'll handle it just as easily.
Well, that's what we're going to find out. Now, we'll test you against our men. Your task is to detain them, not to kill them. So don't go shooting anyone in the eye. That goes for in the field as well. Even though you'll be working with the police department, that doesn't mean you have a license to kill. Here, take these.
Alright, so we're shooting to wound.
So,
that's
are you
crazy.
ready?
Always ready.
Then let's get cracking.
Worried?
Not at all. I can hit them all with one shot.
Good luck, Sherry, and remember, the surroundings are your
Murder
playground.
is cruel and excessive. Try to arrest the enemy. Instead, disorient your opponent, get in close, and press X to arrest. Okay.
I'm coming.
I couldn't miss the party.
Dang it.
I'm coming. I couldn't miss the party.
It won't work this way.
Alright.
I'm
The
coming
heck?
for you.
I'm pressing X once I stun him.
Overcome him. Don't rush.
I'm coming.
It won't work this way.
I'm coming for you.
Overcome him. Don't rush.
I'm coming.
It won't work this way.
I'm
Alright.
coming for you.
Hello there.
I'm coming.
Weaken him first.
I couldn't miss the party.
Okay, I see.
I'm coming.
Overcome him. Don't rush. The snuff's ready.
I couldn't miss the party.
Got him.
Too simple.
Got him, okay.
Give him the pepper snuff.
What? What the? This is... What is this?
Get ready for some pain.
Dang it. I had him too. Got him.
Take a rest, my friend.
Oh, he got a mask.
Time to knock this guy out.
Dang it. Ah, I missed. I always miss it.
I couldn't miss the party.
Let's try him over here.
The snuff's ready.
I'm not used to the controls, but that's why I'm doing a tutorial.
I'll put you 6 feet under.
It won't work this way.
I'm coming for you.
Come on. Okay.
How do you do?
Don't mess it up.
Too simple.
Give him the pepper snuff.
That's enough. You've proved yourself.
All right.
Congratulations on the arrests. I can't believe you did so well with the close combat.
I did tell you that I'm well trained.
Well, do the same on the street. and you'll be well rewarded for every arrest you make. Here is your certificate. You are now an authorized crime scene consultant. Well, it's now
Alright,
your
we got
duty
our
to make this city a
certification.
safer place. Cordona won't ever forget
Now
it.
we're official.
But at the same time, it will never remember. I'll tell Stark all the necessary details about your successful certification. Congratulations.
Now you're a certified crime scene consultant. Congratulations.
Thank you, my friend. Now, shall we head for Stonewood Manor?
Don't know. You have the whole island to investigate. It's all up to you.
Alright. Abandoned layer has been marked on your map. Okay, so that's a place you can go and arrest people. Okay, so bandit layers here. We won't do that right now. We'll get back on task. Let's look at our case book. Okay, I guess he wrote a bit more. What did he write? No matter how tough the enemies, we find a way to defeat them with no loss of life. We are the perfect team indeed. Okay, so he wrote that. And then now, Ghost of the Past. This is from that other case. So, we have a mind palace. My imaginary friend John and the missing records. Alright. I don't think we can make any deductions because we haven't went to the house yet. Consequences. Okay, so this is for Luca. So the consequences of us exposing his arrest, a fan of the occult got more than she bargained for after a visit to a spiritualist. Her own death. That's why you should never go to a spiritualist. Police arrested Luca Gallici, the famous medium, at Il Plaza dell'Uso after he remorsefully confessed to the murder of the noblewoman. In an unlikely development, the investigation was initiated by the police, but another guest at the hotel, Mr. Sherlock Holmes. The investigating officer said that the crime appears to be the consequence of a theft carried out during Mr. Gallici's seance. Sources tell the Chronicle that Gallici had a checkered past and ought to expect severe consequences for this latest transgression. Alright, that's just basically telling me what happened. Already knew that. Alright, we gotta find the house now. The house is gonna be in Grand Shrey. Okay. This is the house. Grand Shrey, Trader's Alley. Stonewood Manor. Is there anything in the book about? Stonewood Manor must be located in Grand Surrey. Outside, a glimpse of a bridge and a church on a hill. Okay, bridge and a church on a hill. Let's get down there and then. We got a fast travel point right here. We're looking for a bridge and a church on a hill. Well, we know there's lots of bridges. Let's go over here first. And then we can go over here. We'll go this way first. Oh, we got a poster. That's just Cordona. A church on a hill and a mansion. That's not it. It doesn't have the top. There's a church on a hill. We're getting closer. The old ruins. Let's check out the church. How close are we to a bridge? Pretty close. The Greek bridge. Church of Saint Nicholas. Let's see, can we go inside? We can't. Stonewood Manor. Found it. This game is a bit laggy, but I mean, it's fun, it's worth it. It's not even like multiplayer either, it's a single player game. I don't know why it's lagging. It's right here. Stonewood Manor.
Hey, Sherry, there's post here, and it seems as if the letter was delivered recently.
Okay. My brother, Mycroft's letter. Sherlock, I hope this letter does not reach you. What? For it would mean you have committed to your absurd flight of fantasy. The past is the past. To expend any more time and energy retreading one's steps is at best childish indulgence and at worst pathological weakness. Consumption is an ugly end, and you were better off for not witnessing it. Despite all your what the hell? Protestians. Despite all your protestians. Alright, this has some like old English stuff. One presumes by now you have visited our mother's final resting place. Yep, we did. I trust this has satisfied your impetus impulses and frees you to return to London at once. It is time to turn your back on what was and help to shape what could be. The nation needs you, Mycroft.
After reading that, I am even less eager to return home than before. Let's investigate our manor.
That's the Mycroft I know. Predictable.
Alright. I'm sure there's going to be a lot to investigate here at the house. So we actually got a glimpse of this when the game started. It was like a brief flash.
Our old manor. It's smaller than I remember.
You were a couple of feet shorter back then, Sherry. Or maybe it's bigger on the inside.
Looks like she was growing some kind of fruit. Some of the seeds fell and they look to be oranges. They don't look like apples necessarily. Toy sword and a dummy or something? I don't know. This is weird.
An irreplaceable tool for catching a thief. I did not expect these to still be here. It was enjoyable to practice using real handcuffs to make an arrest.
Oh, so he was practicing
Hey,
catching
that's Wooden
criminals.
Joe. He was always the best at playing criminals.
And this must be the reason our suspect was apprehended. Wood and glass, very precious.
Alright, so he's been at it since he was a kid, trying to catch these criminals. Oh, he's doing it for real.
Look at the ash all over the door. I don't recall hearing of a fire.
We don't have to stay here. You can afford another night or two at the hotel.
It's stuck.
Oh well, let's just head back. They probably haven't even stripped our room yet.
Come on. Must be locked.
Move aside. Let me have a go. Seems fine to me, Sherry. This barrier, perhaps it's mental, not physical.
Or perhaps the rest of us are simply constrained by reality, John. I wonder if there's a key secreted somewhere in the garden.
Try to recall that memory about the policeman, Sherry. Concentrate.
Alright, we gotta do another concentration.
Why does this barn give me such an unpleasant feeling?
Oh,
The door is
know.
busted
It's
out.
because Mycroft used an axe to shoo you out of here. It scarred you for life, but I enjoyed it.
Huh. Go back to the case book. Alright. The policeman.
The policeman brought us both home, John. That's why he was here.
I'm pretty sure he brought something else with him too. Do you remember what it was?
Metallic, shiny.
I bet it was our reward.
No, we were not so lucky. It was a set of lockpicks that we had used to sneak into someone's house. That's why we were arrested.
Did someone come out to investigate all the commotion?
Adult male family member.
It was Mycroft. He smoothed things over and convinced the policeman not to press charges. The officer left and never returned. But we had to endure a serious talking to from my brother.
Mycroft wasn't happy.
Mycroft wasn't happy about the fact that we were arrested. It felt like he lectured us for hours.
Did we give him something afterwards, Sherry?
Secret assignment paper?
Yes. Yes, now I remember. It was a letter. That's why we snuck into the house. Mycroft asked us to. He wasn't angry we stole, but that we got caught.
Oh, that's right. It must have been only a couple of months after we moved to Cordona. Ugh, the good old days. Whoa.
How very odd. It appears that memory stood between me and the manor. It's as if my mind palace had seeped into the real world. This deserves further investigation. Perhaps there's more to discover inside.
As long as there is a comfortable place to put my feet up, I'll be happy. Maybe a chaise longue.
Aha! In we go.
Alright. We're in our old house.
Home sweet home.
Hey, this is the luggage we brought from London, isn't it?
You know we're gonna search everything. Auction notification. We've been instructed that a public auction will take place on 20th July at Stonewood Manor. All lots have been selected from the finest pieces of property owned by the Holmes family and have been evaluated by experts. Their authenticity is confirmed.
And I was wondering why it's so empty in here.
There may be a small chance that some of our property could be found among local traders' wares. It is worth a look, wouldn't you say?
Okay. So we can buy our furniture back and build up the house.
Another one. There must be something important behind it. I can feel it.
Okay.
Another one. There must be something important behind it. I can feel it.
News of Violet's death. 10 April 1869. Tragedy at Stonewood Manor. Miss Violet Holmes, widow of Sagar Marlin Holmes, died unexpectedly in her home yesterday, April 9th, 1869. She is survived by her two sons, aged 20 and 10, so they're 10 years apart. Though it is unclear if they will remain in Stonewood Manor, Miss Holmes purchased the property only a year ago. Despite her feeble constitution of body, so ravaged by consumption, Miss Holmes was quickly welcomed into Cordona's elite in her high vocation. She had, in addition to the deep institutions of a gifted woman, the strength of a man, the conscientiousness of a saint, and the wit of a satirist. A specialist in ancient objects, she became the authority on authenticity Police conducted an investigation upon arrival at the manor, but have not released further details. The cause of her death is unknown. So it is unknown, okay.
Something did happen that day, but no one can tell us the details. How can that be?
Agreed.
They're hiding
It's
it.
rather suspicious.
Alright. Let's take this side.
Another one. There must be something important behind it. I can feel it.
We have a lot of doors. The fireplace. Upstairs fireplace.
I heard footsteps upstairs a second ago. Wait, do we have an attic here?
Alright.
Another one. There must be something important behind it. I can feel it.
All of these doors are locked. He said that we have an attic. We do. There it is. Alright. All of these doors are locked. Alright. The door opened to me after I recalled the memory of the policeman in full. Okay.
Another one. There must be something important behind it. I can feel it.
Maybe each door we have to go through a memory. Ah, here we go.
I remember how angry Mycroft was about these marks. He called it a frivolous, childish endeavor. I think our family portrait used to hang here.
Alright, let's keep looking. For anything that might help us remember anything. We found two things. Oh, something here. It's just a lamp. Oh, umbrella.
Mycroft's umbrella, the only outgoing thing in his wardrobe. Mycroft's umbrella, the only outgoing thing in his wardrobe.
Alright, we found another clue.
Hey, this is the luggage we brought from London, isn't it?
We already found that. Oh, here we go.
One of the first things I saw when entering this house as a child. It's like déjà vu.
Another memory incoming, Sherry.
Strange. I struggle to recall anything about the day we moved in. The only detail I'm sure of is that it was raining early that morning.
Home sweet home, Sherry.
This trip was a challenge for our mother. I tried to help her.
There was a wheelchair and a huge box, huge luggage.
Our mother brought a slew of belongings with her. She refused to leave a single thing in London.
Dang.
Mycroft had to spend the whole day dealing with it. There was always a hat on our stand, but I'm sure it did not belong to Mycroft.
Do you feel it? Is it the air shimmering, or is it my imagination?
Well, here we go, guys. We're about to solve it. We gotta put it all together now. This should happen first.
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate. You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
Alright, he wrote something else.
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
Okay, that kind of makes sense. He walks in, puts his hat up. The kids are messing with the luggage. Maybe not. The kids aren't messing with the luggage.
You're not even trying, Sherry.
Okay.
Concentrate. You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
He said he always set a hat up there. So that's gotta be it. He wouldn't be pointing at her like that. Oh, okay. That is it. Let's go back. He wouldn't be pointing at her, but he would be pointing at the boy playing in the wheelchair. Got it.
Your neighbors will be told that Mrs. Holmes is suffering from tuberculosis. It is common to move closer to the sea in such cases.
Thank you, Dr. Richter. No, Sherlock, step away from her. Upstairs. Go to your room.
Lean on me, Mother. Take your time.
Actually, I never heard her coughing. I remember now.
We arrived in the early morning of a rainy day. Sherry's mother was weak and unsteady, so he tried to help her. Mycroft was very serious while dealing with luggage. When he saw Sherlock trying to help his mother up, he commanded him to go upstairs to our room. I don't know why he would do that. The last person to arrive was the doctor, Odo Richard, who said that the neighbors will believe that Violet has tuberculosis. Sherry just realized that he never heard her coughing.
Oh, I feel dizzy. It's stuffy in here, isn't it?
John, are you alright?
I'll be okay in a minute. How about we find our room in the meantime?
Another one. There must be something important behind it. I can feel it.
Alright, now we can go in. He's already in it.
At this, it's
we
like
got a
traveling
trophy.
10 years into
Open
the past
Sherlock's
with a
room.
single step. Oddly satisfying.
Alright. So we got a couple things in here, but first let's check the journal. So our sidekick is always writing stuff about us, so we're gonna see what he's thinking. Recreating that last scene was torture. Sherlock knows I cannot do it by myself. Was he trying to make fun of me? Sherlock's latest recreation seemed half-hearted at best. At this point, I might start adding extra characters, perhaps a talking horse. Okay, so those are his attempts at jokes. Sherry just recalled the day we moved to the manor. The memories are coming back, but I feel unsettled. Am I getting old? Alright. Consequences. The documents of the auction. So all the stuff is sold. Okay. John proposed that we find our bedroom. I think it was somewhere upstairs. Okay, so we're in the right case. Let's check the Mind Palace. No tuberculosis. Mycroft hid the truth about the death of our mother and lied when he told me that she died of tuberculosis. Alright guys, the plot thickens. Mycroft lied.
The first chemical laboratory I ever made. I almost miss its elegant simplicity.
Coal dust from Miner's End, sandy dirt from the old city. We scoured the island top to bottom for these soil samples.
Alright, got some flowers on the wall. Yeah, okay. Or something. You got a dog diagram, missing claw, torn ear, short tail, scary teeth.
Oh, these must be the notes of my earliest observations. We wanted to locate a particular dog we'd spotted, and we met it, didn't we? I'll never forget how challenging it was to obtain this simple sketch.
Oh, that's cool. So, I guess some of the stuff that we discover will end up on the walls in our room. Because we got the sketch from when we had to put on the disguise so that the lady could remember who robbed her. We got some clues in our toy box.
Cannot believe all my toys are still here.
Hey, they were not just yours, they were half mine too.
What is this thing? This is a weird toy.
An artifact from Palau carved out of bone and claimed to be 300 years old. My mother proved it was a fake. My very favorite plaything. It was the perfect pirate treasure.
Alright, that makes sense.
Look at this, John. Remember how desperately I wanted to learn the violin? I never had a proper opportunity.
Such a shame. I always hated the rule about being silent in this place.
The only fiction book on my table. I can still hear my mother reading it to me.
What's his favorite book? Newspaper? Oh no.
Interesting. What's that over there?
Is this a key?
This doorknob has a cross-shaped end. Too intricate to be merely a handle.
You know what? That definitely looks like a key. Let's poke around and see if we can find any secrets.
There's another clue somewhere.
So many pleasant evenings were spent here with the Encyclopedia Americana.
Alright, that's 4 for 4. I spent my childhood in Stonewood Manor, and each room brings memories of that time back to life. A wooden handle. John remembered that we had a hidden treasure room somewhere. Okay. Hidden treasure room.
Oh, it reminds me of our neighbour. He had the same balloon in his yard, only bigger. Do you remember?
Yes. We visited him several times while living here.
Alright, we got new clues in the Mind Palace.
The first chemical laboratory I ever made. I almost miss its elegant simplicity.
Alright, let's see if we have enough clues. Friendly neighbor. Alright, we got another Mind Palace revelation. A family friend. While there are no records about my mother's death, we had a family friend on Cordana. He may know something, so his family friend may know about his mother's death. Okay.
Wasn't that neighbour missing a finger?
That does sound vaguely familiar. Wasn't his name,
This time I was first to pick
Gilden,
beds.
perhaps?
This is the perfect time to investigate.
Okay, there's some kind of secret compartment in the room. If anything, it would be here.
Need to repeat this one day, but with bullets. Need to repeat this one day, but with bullets.
Huh.
A magnificent tool made for a spurious purpose, staring into the sky. I've definitely found a better use for it.
You mean for spying on people?
Alright. I really want to find this secret room. But we might come back. We've got this wooden handle. Okay, okay. We might find it like this. Oh, here it is.
Perfect match.
What's in it? An old pipe.
Still has a faint odor of tobacco, one of the few things on this island that smell like home. Still has a faint odor of tobacco, one of the few things on this island that smell like home. Still has a faint odor of tobacco, one of the few things on this island that smell like home. Made of cherry wood, father's favorite.
Oh, so that's their dad's tobacco pipe. Okay. The pipe of Sherlock Holmes. A small straight smoking pipe made of cherry wood that belonged to Sherry's late father, Sherlock Holmes. We had to hide it from Violet as she didn't know we stole it from his cabinet in London. The wood is old, its surface is worn from frequent use, but it has been well maintained. A faint scent of tobacco lingers. Sherlock has taken his father's pipe with him. I sense it carries considerable sentimental value.
My small archive of crime clippings. Maybe I should pick up this habit again.
I knew you'd find it in no time.
Alright, we won John's challenge. Let's see what he wrote about us. Okay, this is his 7th journal entry. How could I forget about our secret stash in Sherry's room? What a nice find. So many memories are flooding back. So we got a lot of memories. Partner in crime, so I used to practice to catch criminals. And then we got items. The newspaper of his mother's death and his father's pipe. Okay. Let's go back here. Okay, we got the hidden treasure. Alright, so we gotta go look for the family friend. Near Greek Bridge. I know what that is. You gotta go down and then this way. Alright, you can't go into the water in this game. So this guy has a balloon in his yard. Can't be that hard to spot. This is Greek bridge. This is Stone Manor. So a neighbor would have had to be, you know, somewhere like that. I don't know if I can see it from here. I know he isn't down here, but I want to explore a little bit. Some kind of dock. It's nighttime now. Let's go back.
That wretch Goliath would murder us all. Mark my words.
Nice to see you.
Who's it?
Destruction and trampled ground. Destruction and trampled ground.
Oh man, another murder mystery.
A coal gas tank. Enough to pump up an airship.
Knife.
A sailor's knife useful for cutting wet and thick ropes.
That makes sense.
It's seen a lot of use. The blade is worn from grinding. Fresh signs of impact.
Our third clue.
Rough landing led to an altercation with this shed.
Alright, so that was a fight.
An amount of attention that most can only dream of.
This compost pile.
A royal suite for a favorite pet.
Plenty of food to satisfy even the most fastidious.
Oh, he had a pig or something. He's literally laying down in his place. That's crazy.
This is quite comfy.
This guy's literally laying down in a pig stein with rotting fruit. And there's a body outside. Alright, before we go in, we gotta examine what happened. Somebody took his belt. Or...
A belt from a dressing gown. Curious. A kneecap reduced to splinters.
Ooh, dang. Kneecap reduced to splinters. Wow.
Disjointed vertebrae. Difficult to say if it was a way to start or finish him off.
Snapped his neck. Cervical vertebrae. I know that hurt. And took his pinky.
A missing pinky. Middle-aged. It's none other than Theodore Gilden.
Oh,
dang.
boy, Sherlock. Another death means another question.
What did this guy
And
do?
we shall answer the question. It's far too
They
interesting to
snapped
give
his
it up
neck,
to the police.
crushed his knee, and took his pinky. Maybe he knew something that they feared he would tell. Something like that. House is locked. We'll come back to this.
Hog heaven.
Yeah, wow, he had a lot of love for some kind of pig. He had a whole pool for the pig, whole thing, and then pig standing right outside. Alright, we're looking for something else. At first I thought maybe that was our neighbor and they silenced the neighbor, but that's a whole different case. The old ruins. Yeah, don't worry guys, we'll come back to that. I do want to know what happened. You got some fireflies. English diplomat. Albanian aristocrat. Yeah, the police right here. There's like a murder scene up these stairs. They're just chilling. Okay. There's nothing about this property. Winston's knife. go back there. Still haven't really seen anybody with a balloon in their yard. Continue with this. Traces around the shed. We got 3 out of 3 clues. There's got to be something else. Everything is lost. They must have took the pig. Pig's not here.
This is quite comfy.
Looks like a dog. Oh, okay. He didn't have a pig. He had an elephant. Adult elephant. Well, or maybe they used the elephant to do that.
Poke the elephant with this? Really? People are hopeless.
So I guess he had an elephant and a hog, maybe. This was the elephant's room. Oh, I got something here.
Didn't we get to fly in it as children? I doubt it could hold my weight today.
This is the balloon. This is his house. That's what I thought.
Didn't we get to fly in it as children? I doubt it could hold my weight today.
Alright, so we got 2 clues in the Mind Palace. We got the knife. Goliath may have killed Theodore. Yeah. The elephant Goliath may have attacked Theodore in order to break free. Yeah, that makes sense. Because if you think about it, his injuries, you know, would be consistent if you got trampled by an elephant. His knee is shattered, which means the elephant would have stepped on him. His neck is broken, which means the elephant walked on his neck. And his belt got ripped off. Maybe he got caught in one of the tusks. Maybe the elephant like picked him up and threw him a little bit. Because it does look like he was, you know, a bit away from the elephant enclosure. And then I don't know how he lost the pinky. But I don't know, maybe it got cut off in the process or something. He cut his hand or something. That's just my thoughts. So maybe it wasn't a person, but the thing that makes me think it might have been a person is just the pinky thing. Like, the elephant wouldn't cut off his pinky. Maybe somebody let the elephant loose on him. Let's look at the gate. Oh no, okay. It was the elephant because... Okay, so that makes sense. After it went over him, it stormed out, started destroying the cart, destroying the flowers, everything, knocking everything over. It burst out of here and it's out in the wild now. Only an elephant could take out the door. They don't have cars. So yeah, it was the elephant, definitely. We have our culprit, it's Goliath. Okay. The shed holds a coal gas tank that appears operational. Someone fell there recently, hitting the wall and dropping their knife. It was not a soft landing. So we're at the right house actually for the mother's love quest. And I guess we're just trying to figure out if this was an accident. Like his pet just turned on him. He had a lot of food, so he certainly wasn't hungry. He had a lot of food for both pets. The hog and the elephant. So he wasn't hungry. Still can't get in the house.
He was certainly under pressure.
Yeah, he always has jokes at the worst time. This guy's a savage. He's just sitting there looking at the guy. He made a joke about the last person too.
Do you know anything about this?
Excuse me? What? I'm not sure I know.
Alright, here we go again. With the I'm not sure I know. They know. I gotta change the wardrobe. They'll talk to me. Let's see. We did get our police certification, so let's see if they talk to us now.
May I ask for your assistance?
Sorry, officer, you should ask someone else about that.
Okay.
Excuse me, just one question.
I'm sorry, officer, but I don't know.
Everyone's looking at us, Sherry. You sure you know what you're doing?
What is he saying? Everyone is starting to look at us oddly. All thanks to Sherry, of course. He shouldn't approach people with such baffling questions. He does not approve of our methods at all. I'm just trying to see what works.
A strong pull broke this leash.
Oh, here we go.
A pool of blood and saliva, possibly as a result of impact.
Sherlock, take a picture of the footprint. It's valuable evidence. This photograph can help us find the old article about the elephants. The front page was fascinating. It was hard to believe as a child.
True. We may need it in our investigation.
It doesn't look good with him in the photo, but okay. Let's get all the evidence we can. Taking all of the evidence photos, just like a real detective would. All right, let's put this together. Okay. Yeah, he got trampled. What happened in here? Oh, he did get poked. Okay. So somebody did take him out. So he got poked and the elephant got woke up. Okay. Alright, if you go too far, he zooms it out. Okay, so that makes sense. No, he didn't get past. Yep, exactly like I said. He tried to poke the elephant or something. Let's validate that. Let's see if it's valid.
You're not even trying, Sherry.
Alright, that's not valid. Is this valid?
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
Alright. He disapproves. John disapproves. Okay. Okay, yeah.
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate. You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
Alright, maybe. Oh, okay. Maybe the assailant used the elephant as cover.
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate. You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
Okay.
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
Wait.
You're not even trying, Sherry.
That's gotta be it.
Concentrate.
The elephant crusher. Right here. Oh no. Because he's a little bit further than that, so it couldn't have been that. So okay, this has gotta be that one. Now we gotta find out. Tried this one, but it said it was wrong.
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate. 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 You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
Alright, dang.
You're not even trying, Sherry.
I'm trying.
Concentrate.
Got it.
In a fit of rage, the elephant broke the chain and threw its victim on the ground with a fierce power.
Okay.
Escaping the scene, it pulled the body with it, but dropped it at the gate. At least some of this was witnessed by a third party who was hurled against the shed. The elephant can't have gone too far. I can still track it.
Well, suppose you find it. Then what? Push it all the way back to the manor?
Alright, so let's see what John wrote. Did Sherlock even hear what I was saying? He seemed so distracted. None of his suggestions make sense. Did Sherlock even hear what I was saying? He seemed so distracted. None of his suggestions make sense. I wish Sherlock and I were more united during imaginations. It feels like he keeps overlooking key details. Sherlock's latest recreation seemed half-hearted at best. Dang. At this point, I might start adding extra characters, perhaps a talking horse. Did Sherlock even hear what I was saying? He seemed so distracted. None of his suggestions make sense. Recreating that last scene was torture. Sherlock knows I cannot do it by myself. Was he trying to make fun of me? An elephant and a murder mystery? It sounds like a crime, the crime of the century to me. Okay. So that's kind of a funny thing. Every time we mess up, he writes something in his journal. I wish it was a little bit more, had a little bit more variety. He's kind of saying the same thing over and over again. Let's see. This person was hit by the elephant. Oh, this guy right here. He's limping.
Are you able to help me?
Interesting, but I've never heard of that.
Hello. You did a good job. Hello.
So.
Feel much better now.
Could you help me?
The authorities have done nothing to help us, so I'm keeping my mouth shut.
Can
Can I ask you a question?
The streets won't share their secrets with those who hide in fancy houses.
Oh, I am bored. Call me when you find the answer.
Alright.
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
The streets won't share their secrets with those who hide in fancy houses.
May I ask for your assistance?
No, sir. I won't talk to you.
This isn't working. You might need a different tack.
Could you help me?
I can't help you with that, sir.
Who's here?
Alright. If Sherlock keeps asking the same thing to every person we meet, I'll go mad. Doesn't he realize something's not working? Given his inane inquiries, Sherlock must be conducting an experiment on the effective non-squeaters. Bananas are actually a herb. He keeps saying that. Okay. Let's see if we can get something in the Mind Palace. Fatal battering, damage to the shed. We got something. Unknown third party. That was a witness to the chaos on Gilden's property. They dropped their knife and may have injuries from the fall. Okay, I see. We gotta trace where they went. There's always so much going on. Sometimes you forget the small things. Let's go. Alright, we'll rock this.
He was certainly under pressure.
Let's go over to where he was slammed. Maybe there's something.
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
No, sir, I won't talk to you.
It's a busy day today.
As if they were struck by a battering ram.
I wonder how we managed not to hear any of this.
All evidence collected.
It's as if a storm went through here.
So, finding an elephant. And then... At first I thought it was those people like bent over walking, but I guess there's a lot of them. So, whoa, what is going on in this game? Let's look at our options, settings. I was wondering why it's dropping frames like that. I guess it's just the game.
May I ask you something?
I'm glad to see such civic consciousness, but I've never heard of that.
Let's try about this.
Oh, where is it?
Could you help me?
That's a question I can answer.
The elephant named Goliath crossed the Greek bridge in the direction of the forest where Theodore used to walk it. Alright, we got something out of them. I mean, they're looking. Evidence collected. Maybe it hit a bunch of people. Alright, you can't get in the water. I like the physics, how you guys are wet now. So I crossed the Greek bridge. Let's see what John is.
He was certainly under pressure. He was certainly under pressure.
The door's still locked. We've gotten all the evidence. I guess the only thing we can try to do is find the guy.
What's up?
It said that the elephant crossed the Greek bridge.
May I ask you something?
That's not something I know, sir. Someone else might know more.
Is this familiar to you?
The streets won't share their secrets with those who hide in fancy houses.
Oh, I am bored. Call me when you find the answer.
Sherlock keeps annoying passers-by, and thus is starting to annoy me. Why can't he ask the right questions? Yeah, he keeps complaining, but he's not doing anything really. Except sit around and joke. See if there's anything in our wardrobe. us back to the cemetery. Alright guys, I think I'm gonna end it right here. We have one heck of a mystery. So far we found out a lot. Our first conclusion was right about the elephant. But now we gotta find the witness and the elephant. So that's it for this episode. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.